Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but we also discuss how we're going to fix it. Now, the content that I'm going to show you this morning is from USA News, and apparently an epiphany has been reached. The media has decided that the bullets are clearly the problem. It's no longer just the guns because they can't infringe the way that they want, and they're meeting some serious resistance, so it's clearly the supporting object of the bullets. Everything that I'm about to show you is linked in the description box below, and this shows you the desperation level they're at, and I'm going to walk you through a few of the other things that this is pointing to, and you're not going to want to miss this. Now, if you are new or you're a returning viewer, we would love to have you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, get that notification bell on, and join the fold. We need as many people in the trenches as we can to help spread the message of the 2A and pass it on to the next generation. Thank you so much in advance for your consideration, and this content is brought to you by XS Sights, and then we're going to hit it. Now, XS Sights is known for making the fastest sights in any light. For 25 years, they have reached the pinnacle of engineering for pistols, rifles, and shotguns. And no matter what the application, whether you're using tactical defense or hunting, there's something for you. There's a link in the description box below, and thank you so much to XS Sights for making this content possible. Now, my brothers and sisters, as we go into this, I'm going to say a quote from a founding father, Ben Franklin, and then I'm going to show you how this is clearly missed upon these people who are going against things so simple as bullet acquisition. They are saying registries. There's lots of stuff that we're going to hit. But those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Ben Franklin. Some very wise words, and keep those in mind because the people I'm about to read and quote from clearly either never heard it or completely ignored it and are willing to purchase a little temporary perceived safety with their freedoms. Just like Ben Franklin said, they will receive neither. Let's get going. This article, again, is linked. It's from USA News, or Today, rather. Bullet sales are rising, and so are death totals in mass shootings. Can they be stopped? Bullet sales are rising. Isn't that interesting? All right, let's see where they're going with this because you can kind of already see the groundwork, right? Each year, billions of bullets are sold in the U.S., making bullet sales a booming business. Ooh, you see how they're tying profit to bullets and then they're tying bullets to crime? Profit for crime. That's how they do this, right? It's 100%. The media will float it. The politicians will run with it. Let's keep going. A recent trade report estimated the global small caliber ammunition market size is expected to reach $11.30 billion by 2030. And gun sales have ramped up, hitting buying highs even during pandemic-related ammunition shortages. Even then, the U.S. government and munitions manufacturers have reported increased sales and higher prices by resellers as buyers stockpiled bullets and guns because the American people saw what was happening, saw the lack of support, saw the lack of police action, and the increase of crime. We utilized our Second Amendment rights because they are a right, which is why you had unprecedented buying. You had it in groups and demographics that were traditionally unaffiliated with the gun world. It's changing, and bullets went right along with it, of course, because you need something to defend yourself. But let's keep going because they're trying and they're attempting to tie profit to crime. After a mass situation, public attention inevitably turns to the debate on control of guns. But with shooters so often stocked up on ammunition in order to kill as many as possible, many are left to wonder, what about the bullets? Many are left to wonder, or this author, USA Today, and gun controllers are left to wonder. Keep in mind, no one within the normal realm of the political spectrum in the United States goes, I know the problem, it's bullets. They are trying to tie it to an object the best that they can, and that brings my first point. They continue to try to infringe upon the Second Amendment. They don't have the legislative support. They didn't ban ARs. They didn't get increased background checks. They don't have a national registry. They cannot do it. It's unconstitutional, and it's not supported. So what do? They go, well, we got to do something. We got to take away magazines. We got to take away bullets, and we got to do red flag laws so we can take guns away from people, but give them back. And then you've also got to do safe storage laws. How else can we infringe and encroach upon the privacy of our citizens without going too close to the Second Amendment infringements that we keep on getting stuffed on? And that's incredibly important. And that points to the second piece. The desperation to focus on an object versus the actual issue, which is the heart, minds, and souls of the people, the ethics, the morals, and the value of human life in this country. Can't focus on that because that infringes upon all the other pillars of my belief systems. No, it's the objects, I tell you. Let's keep going. Ammunition plays a large role in mass shootings, and ammunition has been historically less regulated than firearms themselves, said New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin, a Democrat who oversees a newly erected office designed to sue gun and ammunition manufacturers when their products cause harm, completely in the face of the PLCAA, the Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act, the thing that prevents gun manufacturers from being sued out of existence when criminals use guns. Anyway, it flies completely in the face of that, but you know what? That doesn't matter. Let's do a registry. That always works and doesn't ever have any bad outcomes in history. Just look at the 20th century, by the way. 100 million people. The Giffords Group and other gun regulation advocates also propose that ammunition sellers be required to maintain records of their sales and make the information available to law enforcement, as New Jersey will soon enact. So the gun safety groups, the ones that are saying anything for safety, the Giffords.orgs, it's all about safety and respecting the Second Amendment rights. So what we want to do is do a national registry of all ammunition and where it's stored and who has it for safety purposes, and it'll be shared with law enforcement. Ben Franklin's quotes, anything? This is terrifying. The people are about power here. They are not about safety. If they were about safety, they'd focus on other things like proven historical platforms that actually reduce crime. Like Fresno, California, we just covered 2 days ago. But I digress. Let's keep going. Data collection and reporting of large sales to state police, along with other measures, such as behavioral threat assessments, will help law enforcement to identify bad actors, Platkin, the New Jersey Attorney General, said. Law-abiding gun owners who purchase ammunition in bulk won't have anything to worry about, Platkin said. So don't worry, the wolf has told you you're not for dinner. It's okay. You're a lawful abiding gun owner until we change the laws, and then the infrastructure that we passed and said it was perfectly fine, well, now all of a sudden you're in violation and you're no longer that lawful gun owner. You see how it changes? It's perfectly fine. Trust me with all this power. We would never use it in a negative light. 20th century, 100 million people died at the hands of their own government. There's ample sources to say this is a terrible idea, but it doesn't matter because it could never happen here, right? Just like socialism, just like communism, just like everything else, could never happen here. Quote, nothing that we have done has taken away or intends to take away people's lawful right to possess firearms and possess legal ammunition. What we're trying to do is keep folks safe, Platkin said. That's the New Jersey Attorney General who just had a hand in passing the most egregious constitutional carry bill that's ever been in existence in New Jersey. Now, contrast that with Ben Franklin, who said, and I quote, those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Which one of those quotes would you follow? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.